Hi, welcome to the Church of Caron. Right now, we're going to have a little music by the late, great Cohen.
I remember when I moved in you, and the holy dove she was moving too, and every single breath that we drew was hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Cool. All right, hey, thanks for click and play on this. And this is the Church of Caron. I'm going to every Sunday make a short video for you to watch. The reason why it's called Church of Caron is because I'm Caron. And every time we go into a synagogue, a church, a mosque, we're always listening to someone. And you would never see their name necessarily as the name of the church or the synagogue or the mosque. However, usually when you're there, you're listening to them and it's their point of view, what they're saying, what they know about, what they want you to think about. And so it is just being honest, saying Church of Caron, because I'm Caron, I'm talking, you're listening. And you can always write your thoughts below this video and share with me. So the great late Leonard Cohen, we just heard his song Hallelujah. And I just want to make sure for all of you youth out there who don't know of Jeff Buckley, please check him out because he also did a version of Hallelujah, which is amazing. I'm an artist and I celebrate art, the arts, love all the arts, the writing, the music, the acting, visual arts. And that's another thing the Church of Caron is about. It's about the arts. So behind me is a painting that I did that was in my MFA show at Claremont Graduate University in 2006. It was a group of paintings, 12, and it was called Exodus. And this is a 10-foot by 6-foot painting. There were 3 of these, and then 9 that were 6 feet by 4 feet. And to my left, up there, is a San Francis Star of David. And then right under, beautiful pieces of porcelain from an an Idlewild artist who was and may still be a professor at the Idlewild School for the Arts. Unfortunately, I lost the card. If you know the artists that did this work over here, these beautiful pieces, if you could let me know who it is, I'd be deeply appreciative. Thank you so much. So this is my first video, and you're like, yeah, we can tell. I wanted to talk to you because I feel that there are some things that get missed or don't get recognized, people don't think about, you don't hear about, you don't know about. And so I just want to share from my heart some things. And also as an artist who believes in a magnus opus creator, just having perhaps a unique viewpoint from others. I have lots of friends who are agnostics and atheists, and I love them all. I'm not here to tell you how to believe, but I'm just here to share how I think and how I view things. One of the things I want to do is always want to bring in other arts, not just the fine art, but also music. If I go to a play, if I see a movie, if I anything of the arts, read a book, whatever, that I want to share that with you so that you can hopefully go and enjoy it, or at least just hear about it from me. So this morning I went to see The Wife by the incredible director Bjorn Runge, I'm going to say. His last name is R-U-N-G. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct, but his first name Bjorn, I can do that. Amazing. Glenn Close plays the lead, and she is phenomenal. And it's just dives so deep into the female psyche, and it's a beautiful, exquisite piece of film. Bjorn is amazing as a director here, and the actors, their energy with each other is just breathtaking. I felt like I was levitating. For me, that is a form of worship. Going to see a film that just really takes you out of yourself. You don't even think about the bumpy seats you're sitting on, because I was at the Claremont Lamlell, and I love that cinema. They bring in often unique artsy films that don't get to other venues, and so I love supporting the Lamlell, and just the seats. The seats are bad. Okay, a lot of times I feel like my ass is just like screaming in pain. But I was so absorbed in this film today that I didn't even care about my ass. So a must see, okay? If I were to give it a thumbs up and a thumbs up and, 10 fingers up, that is what I will do, because it's a brilliant Bjorn piece taken from the book by a female writer, and it's called The Wife. And I have not read the book, so I can't say, is the book, how does that relate to the film? But in seeing the film, obviously now I want to read the book. So again, a must-see film. If you want to worship in the arts, so often I feel very worshipful when I'm going to see a gallery show, going to see a film, read a book, listen to a concert. Just so moving how we can worship in different ways. And because I believe we're conduits of the Magnus Opus Creator, there is something extremely spiritual that occurs when you go and you listen to people who are exhibiting their abilities and their talents. And it's a very moving, expressive, emotive experience. And so hopefully you will all be able to go see The Wife. All right, so I'm not going to go on and on and on today. I do want to just put in another thought about your health. This has been a year for me of really looking at my health, and I've been living in pain for quite a number of years, and it just kept increasing. I didn't know why. And I was teaching standing on my feet like all day, just in excruciating pain. And finally in February, I went to a doctor, and he said, you've got fibromyalgia, osteoporosis, plantar fasciitis, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, oh, dear God, I'm getting old. Something that I can't stop, right? It just, aging is the process that happens here on earth. And I wish I could say arete, but I can say it, but it's not going to stop it. Anyway, I was attributing all of this to getting old, but actually you can get it when you're young. And the doctor wanted to give me drugs, and I'm like, let me go holistic. And of course, he knew nothing about that. So they don't teach holistic health in most medical schools. So unfortunately, most of the drugs have side effects. So I get that sometimes we need those drugs, but often, some of those side effects are worse than the drug itself. So I basically said, let me try the holistic route, which I did. And in so doing, found that changing my diet, embracing essential oils, and also my thoughts, working on my thoughts. How am I thinking? Negative, positive, what's going on? How are those contributing to my health or my ill feelings, right? Because our thoughts are powerful. Stress, oh my God. Fear, worry, stress, these things can just really wreak havoc internally. You can look great on the external and then just be a mess internally because you're focusing on all this negative energy that is just draining you from any positive thoughts and activities that you could be engaging in. So I've learned a lot, read a lot, and frankincense, myrrh, rosemary, miraculous oils. I tell you, those are just incredible. I douse myself with them. I anoint myself with them. daily, and I use George's aloe vera, pure 100% aloe vera gel as a carrier, and then combine that with the oils. I anoint my head, my face, my feet, my legs. Incredible stuff. And also magnesium spray, I do that too. That's great as well. And then eating live food, eating God food. When you go to grocery stores, you want to eat from the perimeters of the grocery store, because all of the aisles have all this packaged box bag stuff that's just typically full of salt, sugar, preservatives. So if you eat the live God food on the perimeter of the grocery store, hopefully organic if you can, that is really going to help you and heal you, because these things are made so exquisitely. I mean, I feel like when I go into a grocery store, I'm looking at art. I'm looking at the tomato, the red, versus the purple onion, versus the eggplant, versus the orange, the lemon, lime, all the different types of lettuce, onions, zucchini, fruits, grapefruit, pineapple, apple, banana, grapes. I mean, it's just, you look at this and you're just like, I'm in awe. I'm like, wow, beautiful pieces of art. The texture, the shape, the taste, the colors, the smells. And then each of these live foods all have antioxidants. They all have vitamins and minerals and antioxidants that help us, that promote our health and well-being. So some people say, oh, there's no God. And trust me, I've got agnostic friends, atheist friends, and again, I'm not here to change your mind on that, but as somebody who believes in God, I look at food and I say, that right there shows me God's love, shows me God's creative mind, where you've got this incredible food that not only looks good, but tastes good and is good for you. It helps you. It's what your body understands to operate fully. And so in my quest this year, I've been really studying the benefits of different live foods, and then the essential oils, and then my thoughts. And I have some books I'm going to share with you next time that have been very encouraging with that, with my whole pursuit of health and wellness this year. So thank you again for coming and click and play. And I hope to see you again next Sunday. It'll be a pleasure. And love your neighbor as yourself. Make sure you're loving yourself in order to love your neighbor.